All right, Monday show. Got a lot to catch up on. Let's fucking do it.
Just listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit about the world's greatest show. Yeah, this is it. It is if I'm getting insane. This blues out of his mind, that's his message name. When show on drops, it's time to begin. To talk about shots and make fun of them. Let the trash roll over, the world's on fire. Be a parody, shit's getting dire. Religious bullshit, it won't make you feel like dying. Cause you touch your more children and it only you right here. Go from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. Woo!
And we never grow old. What the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to the greatest one-man show in the history of everybody who's ever lived for all time. It's the Dusty Smith Show. What is up with you? Love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm hyped up, well rested. Didn't do my Friday show. Woke up late and I was like, do you want to rush, Dusty? No, you don't want to rush. You deserve a break. You've been killing it lately. So take a long weekend off. You know what I did? Went and got me 2 bottles of champagne. Drunk it right out of the fucking bottle. Because I'm a G. Hell yeah. Got a little drunk. It was all right. You know how I did, folks? I don't know whether to be happy about this or sad about this. So, I've been doing this channel for 17 years now. Oh my God. Been doing this show for like 6-7 years. This weekend I decided to play around with the new AI tool. You guys know how I love the AI tools, right? They're going to take over the whole planet. It's all good. I'm just getting my feet wet. Decided to make me a fake podcast. Some of you might have noticed that suddenly a podcast you've never subscribed to showed up on your feeds list and you were subscribed to it. And you were like, what the fuck is this shit? How did I get subscribed to this podcast? I never heard of it before. Well, it was me. So here's what happens. I have a secondary channel I don't ever fucking use. I use it for like a backup of the show and whatnot, but all those shows are on this channel, so there's no real reason for it. But like 1,500 of you have subscribed to it. So I was like, I want to see if anybody notices if this is an AI podcast. So I changed the name. You can literally change the name of your channel and people will still be subscribed to you. But if you change the name and graphics and everything, they won't even know how they got subscribed to you because there's no information on who they originally subscribed to. Anyway, long story short, I set up this fake podcast and I ran it for like a day. It's been up for less than 24 hours. And literally in less than 24 hours, it is already getting more views than this show is. So fuck my life. All my work, everything I put into this goddamn show, fake podcast that I could just throw 100 episodes up in an hour. It does it automatically for me. More views than this show. So what are we going to do, folks? What are you going to do? The good news is it's not monetized, so I can't really make money off of it yet. We'll see if I figure that part of it out. That's really the important part. But anyway, I'm going to talk about that in the after party. So if you guys want to see sort of how I did it, I'm not going to give you all my secrets. But if you want to see the new fake AI-based podcast, it's pretty amazing. The technology is getting really good, guys. And all right. What does it talk about, though? So I'll go over it, but basically anything I want it to. Any subject, any story, it's amazing. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick it off, folks. We got a bunch of stuff to cover and catch up on since we missed a whole day. It's like missing a lifetime. Got a huge Chud Watch coming up. But as always, the lifeblood of the show is the Super Chats. I don't dodge any questions. It's literally my job. So down here, over by the chat, there's a button for the money. You click that button and then you donate money and I'll read your words in my fake podcaster voice. You know you want me to. It'll make you feel good in your nether regions. Hell yeah. So super chat me and help me and the floating cats. And tonight we have the NWO, the New World Order. New World Order is in here tonight. And as you all know, when you're NWO for life. Hell yeah. So we got the outsiders in here tonight. We'll see what kind of trouble they make. As far as the floating cats go. So, all right, folks, let's go ahead and kick it off. Got a long one. It's some Chud Watch. So, last time we checked in with Trump, he was all like, I'm going to sign a bill revoking Obama-era gun checks for people with mental illnesses. Why would you not do that? Why would you not want people with mental illnesses to be able to easily buy assault weapons? Just makes sense. Here he is explaining it to you.
In my second term, we will roll back every Biden attack on the Second Amendment.
Okay.
The attacks are fast and furious, starting the minute that Crooked Joe shuffles his way out of the White House.
Hilarious! Gotta get rid of any kind of gun regulations that might keep guns out of the hand of crazy people. Let's see how that works out. Next thing you know, this guy who lives in Hawaii flew to Florida, immediately bought an AK-47 and went hunting Donald Trump out at Mar-a-Lago. Seems bad. Yeah, 58-year-old Ryan Ruth. Ruth is a registered Republican, shocker, from Hawaii who has a history of mental illness. Oh, you think the guns would have been kept away from that guy? Guess not. Flew from Hawaii to West Palm Beach and purchased the AK-47 and full body armor. Hey, you got a history of mental illness? You're just fresh in from Hawaii? Let's just load you up with ammo and body armor. Seems perfectly fine to me. Trump seems okay with it. He'd hate for crooked Joe Biden to keep this guy from getting his hands on an AK-47. So, good, I guess. All as intended. Meanwhile, FBI says Florida incident appeared to be an attempt of another assassination. Yet another one in a month. It's almost like when you're the king of the crazies, you attract a lot of crazies that want to kill you. Might not want to do that, Donald Trump. And here's the guy, folks. This creepy weirdo. Not black, not trans, not an immigrant, not Democrat. He's an anti-vaxxer. Shocker. He's a loony. History of mental illness incidents with firearms, had an assault rifle anyway. Apparently he was nowhere near Trump. He just went to try to hunt down Trump at his golf course, and they got him way before he was anywhere near Trump. Fired a couple of shots out of him and took him without incident. So Trump was never in any real danger, but anyway, could have been. And here he is on his Twitter account talking to Donald Trump. Why, you were my choice in 2106. He's from the future, I guess. I and the world hoped that President Trump would be different and better than the candidate. Anyway, so he loved Trump at first, voted for Trump. But then he decided, I don't like Trump no more. It seems like a lot of it was because of the Ukraine war. I'm going to go over that in a minute. But he loved Vivek Ramaswamy. That was his guy. Like I said, it's another Republican who went for Trump. Vivek, you cannot quit. Why? You must stay on the ballot to end. You must fight. You must continue giving speeches and push all the way to election day, no matter the election results. Do not give in. Join Nikki and keep working. Never get up. Yeah, never give up. You and Nikki. We love you. You're the best. And apparently also connected to Republican Representative Adam Kinzinger. And this really is what seems like is the thing that set him off. He has this obsession with Ukraine, and he obviously knows Trump is going to sell out the Ukrainian people. He's going to remove all funding from them. I wouldn't be surprised if he even gave the funding for Ukraine to Russia. But regardless of the fact is that Russia is going to steamroll in once Ukraine can't defend itself anymore and rape and murder everybody and take everything. And this guy, no likey that, here he is talking about how he is smuggling people into the Ukraine to fight the Russians.
Tell me who you are and why are you here?
I'm 56 from the U.S., from North Carolina originally. So live in Hawaii now, so flew all the way from Hawaii here. So the question as far as why I'm here, to me, you know, a lot of the other conflicts are gray, but this conflict is definitely black and white. This is about good versus evil. This is a storybook, you know, any movie we've ever watched, this is definitely evil against good. I mean, we're battling a situation here where, you know, the Ukrainians and the rest of the world are caring and kind and generous and unselfish and take care of one another. And it's just a matter of, you know, we need to stand up for that. That is the most important thing in the world, is just to show human beings that we're kind and we're caring and that we take care of one another and that the world is united.
Yeah, by trying to assassinate people. Anyway, that's definitely what set him off, folks. He thinks it's black and white, good and evil, and doesn't want Donald Trump to sell out Ukraine. So that's why he went over there and tried to take a pop shot at Donald Trump. And meanwhile, immediately Elon saw the shooter was a right-wing dickhead, so he deleted his account. What happened to free speech? Why is this still free speech? I guarantee if this was a trans person, the account would still be up. If it was a left-winger, the account would still be up. If it was a black person, the account would still be up. Muslim, account would still be up. Palestinian, account would still be up. But a white dude who's a conservative, immediately take it down so no one can filter through it and find the good stuff. Meanwhile, here's a Hall of Fame post-deletion if I ever saw one, folks. Elon Musk says, well, first he reposts Doge designer. Why they want to kill Donald Trump? Because of Ukraine. And the first guy, I think, was a pedo hunter. Thought Donald Trump was a pedo. That's what I'm going with. Anyway, Elon says, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden, Kamala? Oh, think about that, which is total incitement to violence. He's trying to incite people. Hey, why is somebody trying to kill Donald Trump but not doing the same thing to the Democrats? 100%. Where he's going with this, he can hide behind, oh, it's just jokes, bro. It's just jokes, but it's clear because he immediately fucking deleted it, afraid to get that visit from the FBI or the Secret Service. And then he tried to explain it, folks. He is so fucking pathetic. So him and Donald Trump, they're not childish. Instead, they have the minds of children, which is different. I'm very childish, but I don't have the fucking mind of a child. These people literally are regressed to like 10-year-old boys, and they just can't evolve out of that childlike mindset. Case in point, here he is defending that stupid-ass tweet where he's trying to incite violence against the president and the vice president. Turns out that jokes are way less funny if people don't know the context and the delivery is plain text. Oh yeah, the context. We missed all the context, folks. There was hilarious context why he's inciting violence against the president. Well, one lesson I've learned is that just because I say something to a group and they laugh doesn't mean it's going to be all that hilarious as a post on X. That's right, folks. I said this to a group and everybody laughed their ass off because I'm so hilarious. It just didn't translate to text. The group is just right off screen right now. You can't see them, but they're all laughing right off the screen. Hi, everybody's laughing. Even if this was true, it'd be so fucking pathetic. You're surrounded by a bunch of yes men who you literally pay to tell you what you want to fucking hear. But obviously this didn't happen. This dude's obsessed with spending all his time on Twitter. He posted death threats or death instigation to the president. Now he's just trying to back out of it because he is a cowardly, spineless sack of shit. Won't stand up for anything he fucking says. And meanwhile, this guy's stuff is inspiring. Libertarian Party of New Hampshire. Anyone who murders Kamala Harris would be an American hero. Yay! For calls of direct murder of the president on X, Twitch, Twitter, whatever the fuck your thing's called right now. Definitely gonna get the fucking advertisers back. And did you guys hear all about Purge Mass Laura Loomer? Yeah, someone says that, I guess the new nickname for her is Yassified Jigsaw. She doesn't like the jigsaw puppet. Anyway, people have been noticing that her and Donald Trump been spending an awful lot of time together lately. Been all over his planes, trains, automobiles, and rumor has it, dick. So, needless to say, Marjorie Trader Queen was super pissed off, y'all. Super jealous. Two-toed cave woman, Marjorie Trader Queen. First off, she went after Laura Loomer for saying something racist. Yeah, Marjorie Trader Queen, the one that literally went to white supremacist convention and defended it. Tried to find some reason to fight with Laura Loomer, her former friend. So Laura Loomer posts this racist bullshit. America is upset. We are losing our country, and illegal aliens are raping and killing children and eating people's pets. The only thing the White House wants to talk about is curry and collard greens. Is that how you say it? I need a translator. I mean, isn't J.D. Vance's wife Indian? Just say it. They get in there. Might be some curry in the White House anyway. But anyway, Marjorie Queen pretending like she all mad when the truth is she's just jealous because she was hoping to be the Trump mistress. Got passed over for Purge mask here. Anyway, Marjorie Green is like, this is appalling and extremely racist. It does not represent who we, as Republicans or MAGA, she responded, this does not represent President Trump. This type of behavior should not be tolerated ever, Laura Loomer, ever. I hate you, Laura Loomer. Die, Laura Loomer. Hands off my man. That's what I read when I read that. So then next thing you know, Laura Loomer decides to go on her social medias and become even more racist. Because why would you not want to be extremely fucking racist when you're hanging around the odds-on favorite to be our next president all the time?
Independent black woman, I don't need no man, and I'm gonna get whitey, and I'm gonna lock Donald Trump up, just like Letitia James, right? And she goes, now you're gonna elect me, and I'm gonna lock him up. We're gonna get Trump. Like the way they talk and their little DEI Shaniqua voices, and they all have the same voice. I'm talking about Kamala Harris, Letitia James, and Fannie Willis. Like meritless DEI Shaniquas talk the same way. It's very obnoxious the way that they talk.
If you don't get your mother... Yes! Unlike Laura Loomer, their voices are annoying. They're DEI Shaniquas. Unlike her, who blowing her way to the top, apparently. So, next thing you know, everybody's noticing the very, very weird and close relationship Donald Trump and Laura Loomer are having. Here is North Carolina's GOP chair. This is the Republicans, folks, claiming that Donald Trump's closest advisor right now is Purge Mass Laura Loomer.
I want to ask you about, when you talk about message, about something that has become an issue for Donald Trump, and that is his traveling with and apparently listening to Laura Loomer. And I want you to listen to what your Senator, GOP Senator Tom Tillis, posted recently about Donald Trump's association with Laura Loomer, calling her a crazy conspiracy theorist who regularly utters disgusting garbage intended to divide Republicans. A DNC plant couldn't do a better job than she is doing to hurt President Trump's chances of winning re-election. Should Donald Trump be distancing himself from her rather than traveling around with her? I mean, she posts some pretty racist comments, just as an example.
Well, what we continue to see is President Trump listens to a number of individuals, not just one individual that Senator Tillis might want to highlight.
But yeah, the worst one always on his fucking plane. You got to try to defend this, but there's no defense of it. Just a complete racist piece of shit. I didn't even highlight all the extremely racist stuff I've covered that she's done over the years, but just a dyed-in-the-wool white supremacist, proud of it. Should be completely disqualifying for anybody to hang around her running for president, but we don't live in normal times. So yeah, here she is, folks, on Trump's airplane. She's been traveling with him everywhere. Someone says she looks like Timu Melania. Oh, yeah, poor Melania. I don't even know if I want to be that rude to Melania. It's what happens when you try to order Melania on Wish. And people noticing, yeah, they seem pretty familiar with each other. Just saying.
She's actually...
That's my software.
Yeah, looks pretty intimate there, Donald. And yeah, if she plays her cards right, she could be the next one to end up buried at Bedminster. And look, folks, she got her boobs touching him, all right? There's no way to spin this. This is incredibly flirtatious at the very least. Now, if a woman has her boobs touching you, she knows she has her boobs touching you. And if a woman's touching you with her boobs, you know she's touching you with her boobs. It's like that saying from Pulp Fiction about foot massages. You know, you both know what's going on. You might pretend like it's all innocent and shit, but, you know, it's time to go to Pound Town when the boobs start touching. Just saying. And plus, it's touching his big fat gut. So I know that's one of his turn-ons. So let's just be straight here. They probably fucking, right? Laura Loomer, crazy as shit, worships this orange goof, head cheerleader of the cult. So probably she's waxing the mushroom. That'd be my guess. And apparently, Milo Snuffleupagus seems to think so. Now, once again, I'm not using Milo Snuffleupagus as a source because he is a known pathological liar. But I will use him as a reason to point out the feud between right-wingers, which is beautiful. So he's jumping in, attacking Laura Loomer. He says, Laura Loomer is telling our mutual friends that her intimate relationship with President led to the best blowjob of his life. I wonder if he swallowed afterwards. I get it. Never. His words, according to Laura, his words. It's like Michael Scott. Anyway, Not saying that's true or not. It is possible, though, that Milo has some of these same behind-the-scenes friends, this Laura Loomer, and it's conceivable. She's bragging about sucking the mushroom cock. You know, it's possible. Don't know. Once again, not using them as a source, just showing the feud between these shit stains on the underwear of life. And maybe they are, folks. Here is a Mar-a-Lago, a behind-the-scenes look. Yeah, here's Laura Loomer, Donald Trump. That's what it looked like. Pretty much spot on. Poor Laura Loomer. I guess she'll take whatever she can fucking get. She probably feels honored. And then the meme started, folks. Shitty woman, sucking your mushroom dick. Shitty woman, faces a purge mask. Just terrible, but I like it. Pretty good. And then there's this one. Apparently, this guy been all night painting his new Donald Trump wedding. And there he goes. Hey, look. Perfect. Spot on. No notes. Just cutting edge artist right there, folks. And unfortunately, folks, it seems like the romance is over. I hate to say it, but people kept pressing Donald Trump about the obvious fact that he's fucking Laura Loomer. And he's embarrassed, as anybody would be, to be in the same room with Laura Loomer, much less fucking her. So he put out the word, get this bitch away from me. I don't want any more rumors about me and Laura Loomer. She got booted off the plane, y'all. And he sent his spokesperson out there to answer questions, and she won't even say Laura Loomer's name anymore. That's how outcast Laura Loomer all of a sudden is, folks. Watch this cold-blooded shit.
To Laura Loomer, and why is he bringing her around with him?
Well, as President Trump said yesterday, this individual does not work for the campaign.
This individual.
She's simply a supporter of the president, and he doesn't.
Does he denounce those statements specifically?
President Trump denounced those statements yesterday when he said he does not agree with all of the comments that this individual has made. President Trump went to the
brain. Should we expect then, given what you just told me, that we won't be seeing any more of Laura Loomer on the campaign trail with President Trump?
Look, as I said repeatedly now, President Trump does not agree with all of the statements that were made by this individual.
This individual, once again, over and over again. She's Voldemort now, folks. She who shall not be named. This individual. And Milo also got more theories on this. He's like, confirmed. Laura Loomer banned from the president's plane. Won't be allowed physical access to him again. Physical access is being stressed, perhaps related to Laura's repeated references to her intimate relationship with Donald Trump. Laura, demented lies may cost Trump this election. Holy God, I hope so. That would be fucking beautiful. Meanwhile, she's furious, folks. She's so angry. She mad. She done lost her boyfriend. And here she is repeatedly claiming none of it's true. Let's see if you believe her.
And it's disgusting. The way that they're now spreading lies about me. The media now is accusing me of, having an affair with Donald Trump. Such a salacious lie. So malicious, so disrespectful to Donald Trump and Melania Trump. They've taken it so far. And if I was a leftist journalist, if I was a Democrat, oh my God, the media would be up in arms if the Republican media was doing this to a left-wing journalist.
But you're you.
Oh my God, they're misogynist. They're bullying a woman. They're trying to Monica Lewinsky her. They're demonizing her. They're trying to discredit the fact.
Oh my God, that voice, I can't listen anymore, but clearly they're fucking. I mean, you can tell. She's such a horrible liar. I do think you protest too much. And, nope, this doesn't go there. This goes elsewhere. Let's come back for this. And then, folks, got an update on what's happening in Springfield, Ohio. So I think I have this somewhere else, but I'm going to put this down here so I remember it. It goes after the J.D. Vance bullshit. Scroll down, J.D. Vance. Here we go. Boom. All right. So last we checked in, folks, shit was popping off in Springfield, Ohio. So that's what happened. I covered this on my Twitter. Back in 2014, Springfield, Ohio had their median income drop by 27% in just 5 years because they lost over 20,000 people over 2 decades. The city was dying. So they put out press releases, articles in newspapers over and over again. Here's one of them. begging immigrants to come and save Springfield. This was back in 2014 once again. They lobby the government, please make it easier for migrants to get visas to come over and work temporarily. We need them. Our city is declining so rapidly, it's dying. We need them. So here they are. They begged them, please, please come in. So the government listened, and they allowed more temporary visas to people from war-torn countries who were trying to get out and find a better life for themselves and their families and wanted to come over and work. They're 100% legal, though, folks. They answered the call, went to Springfield to save the city, and by pretty much every sentiment and indirect statistic suggests a positive economic impact from Haitian migration into Springfield. They helped turn the city around. Heroes. So, of course, Donald Trump immediately goes public and demonizes them. I guess racism is all they have. J.D. Vance helping him. Kamala Harris brought 20,000 Haitian migrants into a small Ohio town. The vast majority of these migrants came in under Donald Trump. They came in 2018. Now, Trump did try to stop it, but he failed like he fails at everything. So, no, this didn't happen under Biden. This didn't happen under Kamala. This happened under Donald Trump. But they don't want you to know that, folks. So, of course, instead of telling the truth about actually what's happening, he goes out there and tries to demonize these people who helped save Springfield. Spread hatred, spread racism, spread violence, and says shit like this.
And illegal Haitians, and he came in.
They're not illegal. They're 100% legal, folks.
Illegal Haitian migrants taking over a beautiful place. It was so beautiful. Springfield, Ohio. I was there. I campaigned there.
Literally failing and dying before they came in.
A while ago. Springfield, it was so beautiful. Now it's just
beautiful.
What
still.
A place.
Yeah, the blacks moved in. The illegal blacks moved in and fucked everything up.
Can you imagine you have this small little community. All of a sudden you have 20,000 illegals.
Yeah, well, first off, they're not illegal. They're illegal. You're lying. And secondly, 20,000 people left, and they begged them to come in to replace the population.
In your community, nobody knows where they come from.
Literally, we know where they all came from. They all get visas.
I'm angry about young American girls being raped and sodomized and murdered by savage criminal aliens.
Savage criminal aliens, folks. This is how he's trying to paint the Haitian people who came over here for a better life, answered the call when America asked for help. This is what they're stooping to, folks. Here's more of it.
Reporting of 911 calls even show residents are reporting that the migrants are walking off with the town's geese. They take in the geese.
There was 2 calls apparently that said that. The police investigated and finded no information or evidence that backed it up.
You know where the geese are? In the park, in the lake. And even walking off with their pets. My dog's been taken. My dog's been stolen. This can only happen. These people are the worst.
These people are the worst. These Haitians who came over to save Springfield are the worst. You guys should all be very afraid of the black people. Meanwhile, folks, so first off, the main anonymous post that set this entire thing off was written by a lady who now says she's fucked up and it wasn't true, and she's rescinded the whole thing.
NBC News has now spoken to a woman. Her name is Erica Lee, and she's the woman behind one of those viral posts claiming that her neighbor's cat was kidnapped and saying that it may have been at the hands of Haitian neighbors. She tells us at NBC News she has now deleted the post, that it was wrong, that she misinterpreted a neighbor's story. She just texted me, quote, "I messed up royally," and she said she never meant to cause so much hate against this one group of people.
Yep, so that was the main one, folks. That was their main evidence. This woman admitted that it was a third-hand account. She's very sorry. It was false. She's retracting the entire thing. I'm not sure I'm the most credible source because I don't actually know the person who lost the cat, she said. It's an acquaintance of a friend. So, complete fucking bullshit. She says, I'm not racist. I don't want my word to be used for racism. And then the racist who went to fact check this picture, this is the second picture that went viral to prove that Haitians are eating pets and stuff. This racist actually fact checked himself. According to the Ohio Division of Wildlife, the guy with the geese was just picking them up after a car accident. There's no evidence he was an immigrant or Haitian or had plans to eat the geese. This is literally a city employee picking up roadkill, y'all. So this is what they're using to spread racism and violence against Haitians, folks. So exactly what you thought happened, folks. Well, first off, the governor came out and had to denounce everything they're saying, this dangerous, violent, racist rhetoric.
And here's a question I never thought I would have to ask, but do you see any evidence as governor of the state that Haitian immigrants are eating pets?
No, absolutely not. That's what the mayor said. That's what the chief of police has said. I think it's unfortunate that this came up. Let me tell you what we do know, though. What we know is that the Haitians who are in Springfield are legal. They came to Springfield to work. Ohio is on the move, and Springfield has really made a great resurgence with a lot of companies coming in. These Haitians came in to work for these companies. What the companies tell us is that they are very good workers. They're very happy to have them there. And frankly, that's helped the economy. Now, are there problems connected? Well, sure. When you go from a population of 58,000 and add 15,000 people onto that, you're going to have some challenges and some problems. And we're addressing those. We're working on those every single day. Primary care is essential. The other thing we're working a lot on is driving. We have Haitians who, frankly, many times have not driven before. We need to get more driver's training, and we're working on that. So these are things that we are working on. Springfield is moving forward. I've always felt that, and as the governor of the state of Ohio, we want people who want to come here who are legal, where they come from another state or another country, want to work.
Yeah, working out nicely. There are some mild growing pains that you might expect, but they asked for them to come, they come, and they helped. But it doesn't matter, folks. We're in a post-truth society. When the former president, gets out there and the future vice president wannabe gets out there and spreads racist hatred, that's all the crazies need, folks. And so, second Ohio college cancels classes over threats. Clark State College is taking proactive measures after receiving 2 email threats, one Saturday threatening a shooting and one Sunday threatening a bomb. Springfield schools evacuate after bomb threats. 2 elementary schools were evacuated, and a middle school was closed on Friday in the wake of threats in Springfield, Ohio. Obviously connected to the Donald Trump thing. Here's even more. They're asking him, folks, hey, what about all the bomb threats? Before we get there, Ohio hospitals locked down. Ohio hospitals go into lockdown after a bomb threat. A bomb threat forced 2 Springfield area hospitals to lock down on early Saturday morning. Kettering Health Springfield went into lockdown this morning after receiving information regarding a bomb threat. Last night, windows were smashed and acid was thrown on the cars of Haitian workers. Here's the Proud Boys out here, marching in Springfield, Ohio, just like they did on January 6th, out there to harass the decent, hardworking immigrants who came over to help our country. 3 people were hospitalized. 1 serious condition after heavy fire that started early this morning, destroying an apartment building across the street from Snow Hill Elementary School in Springfield, Ohio. So basically just hell on earth they've unleashed there, like he did on January 6th. Exactly the same thing, folks. And they asked him, hey, do you want to denounce the bombs? Your rhetoric is causing violence. Do you want to say anything about that?
The mayor of Springfield, Ohio, the police chief, the Republican governor of Ohio have all debunked this story about people eating pets. And now there are bomb threats at schools and kids being evacuated. Why do you still spread this false story?
The real threat is what's happening at our border, because you have thousands of people being killed by illegal migrants coming in. And
No. Doesn't matter if I spread violent rhetoric against decent Haitian people and racism. No. Something else is the problem. Never me, folks. Never take any responsibility for anything I do. And his people hear that loud and fucking clear, folks. Meanwhile, they ask him again, do you denounce the bomb threats?
Do you denounce the bomb threats in Springfield, Ohio?
I don't know what happened with the...
Always his go-to playbook. Play ignorant. I don't have any... What bomb? I don't know what you're talking about. And then pivot to something else. The dumbest motherfucker on the planet. Clearly, he's never read any article, knows nothing what's going on. So definitely should be our president immediately.
Bomb threats. I know that it's been taken over by illegal migrants, and that's a terrible thing that happened. Springfield was this beautiful town, and now they're going through hell. It's a sad thing.
Just more racism. They're not illegal. They're not going through hell. They literally came over and helped, and they've helped, but it doesn't matter, folks. He's desperate. This is how he thinks he's going to win, by appealing to the racists, and it might work. I'm not saying it's not even going to fucking work, folks. I got so many slack-jawed yokels around here who will vote for this shit in a fucking heartbeat. If it sticks it to brown and black people, hell yeah, they're going to go for this, folks. And still, folks, the leader out here, even though he knows what he's saying is a lie, he knows it's all bullshit, still trying to put them in violence way.
In Springfield, Ohio, 20,000 illegal Haitian migrants have descended upon a town of 58.
No, they didn't. That is not true. All lies. But, folks, this is what it's coming to. The New York Post now, to try to spread violence and hatred towards Haitian migrants, is now writing articles about minor traffic accidents that happened in Ohio. Yeah, this newspaper from New York is now on their front page posting minor traffic accidents from another state in order to demonize migrants and Haitians. Haitian motorist making illegal turn in Springfield smashes into mom driving with autistic daughter. Oh my God, the Haitians! Let's get rid of them immediately. Donald Trump was right to demonize these people. Just so fucking slimy, folks. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance out here just outright admitting that they are creating stories, folks. Claiming he's a hero for making up these stories because he's just trying to put the spotlight on all the poor Ohioan people who are being so hurt by these Haitian migrants.
The American media totally ignored this stuff until Donald Trump and I started talking about...
Yes, that's because it didn't happen. We were ignoring it because it was fake. It was false.
Cat memes. If I have to,
but it wasn't just a meme,
create stories so that the American media actually pays attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do, Dana.
If I have to make up fake stories so you guys pay attention to the fake stories we made up, that's what I do. That's what I do. I have no integrity. Definitely want to be vice president.
Said that you're creating
about
a story.
Public policy.
Awkward.
Sir, you just said that you're creating the story.
What's that, Dana?
You just said that this is a story that you created. So the eating dogs and cats thing is not
We are
accurate.
creating, Dana, it comes from firsthand accounts from my constituents.
It doesn't come from firsthand accounts of your constituents. Where are they at? Have them speak out publicly, because every account we heard is not firsthand at all.
I say that we're creating a story, meaning we're creating the American media focusing on it. We're
creating the American media focus on it. No, you're creating the story. You told the truth. But you're trying to pretend like you're a hero for lying. Just the craziest shit. Meanwhile, folks, here's a Freudian slip for you of gargantuan proportions. So this is the guy that runs The Nationalist, I think. Rich Lowry. Yeah, Rich Lowry. He is the editor of National Review, which is a far-right rag. Been the editor of that for a long fucking time. So here he is going on Megyn Kelly show. There's another clip I'm trying to find real quick. Here we go. So here he is going on Megyn Kelly show to try to defend what J.D. Vance just said, to pretend like we are lying when we correctly point out that J.D. Vance just said he created the story. And so when the guy goes to talk about Haitian migrants, he accidentally drops a perfect N-word. And they go to pretend like it was just a slip of the tongue. Have a look.
But finally, he said something to the effect of, look, if we have to create stories in order to bring attention to what's happening, the media, he admits they made it up. right? As opposed to, and if you listen to the full clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just...
Right.
As this line goes online, you don't hate the media enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not lying about it. We heard what he said. We know exactly what the fuck he meant. You're lying about it and trying to spin it, but continue, please.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Flag on the goddamn play. That wasn't just a misspeak. Let's slow that motherfucker down and listen.
Recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrant.
Is it? He ain't saying M either. He ain't saying M. He's saying N. Clear N.
Migrants.
Yeah. So the prosecution rests, Your Honor. If the N-word fits, you must not acquit. Good goddamn. Of course, he said he just misspoke, but you did not misspeak. Exactly the type of guy you would think would be running a far-right rag. Way to go, Medji and Kelly. And the advance just horrible, folks. One of the worst interviewers ever. Comes off so unlikable, so wooden. Dana Bash destroys him, which tells you how horrible he is.
Ask, why have I talked about some of the things that I've been talking about? Let me just say this. My constituents have brought approximately a dozen separate concerns to me. 10 of them are verifiable and confirmable, and a couple of them I talk about because my constituents are telling me firsthand that they're seeing these things. So I have 2 options, Dana. I can ignore them, which is what the American media has done for years to this community, or I can actually talk about what people are telling me. And of course, many of the things that the media says are completely baseless have since been confirmed. For example, I was told, Dana, that by the American media that it was baseless that migrants were capturing the geese from the...
We'll skip that one. Let's go to this one. I like this one better. This is Welker. Welker destroys him, folks. This is how it's done.
2016, you said this, quote, Trump makes people I care about afraid, immigrants, Muslims, etc. Because of this, I find him reprehensible. God wants better of us. This week in Springfield, buildings were closed because of bomb threats. Haitian immigrants say they are afraid for their lives. Are you now doing the very thing you once called reprehensible, Senator?
Yes.
Well, first of all, Kristen, we condemn all acts of violence.
You're causing it. You're causing all the violence. But now he's just going to pivot. I don't need to show it to you. He's just going to go, I changed. I decided to be deplorable like Donald Trump. That's what I like about him. It's how awful he is. I've embraced my inner piece of fucking shit. Meanwhile, they're so desperate to prove what J.D. Vance and Donald Trump is saying is true that they're stooping to the lowest of the low. So this is Christopher R. Rufo. This is the guy that is the one that spread all the racism towards teaching about, what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Anyway. Doesn't have to be true. It has to go viral, folks. He put out a $5,000 bounty to anybody who, critical race theory, that's what it's called, CRT. He's the one that put out the post that said, what we're going to do with CRT is any teaching of racism, of slavery, of anything like that in school, we're going to connect it to CRT so that they're not allowed to really teach anything, history, period. We're going to demonize all these concepts by muddying the waters about them. It doesn't matter if what we're saying is true. It matters that it's that it goes viral. So this is the guy, he put out a $5,000 bounty to anybody that can prove that what Donald Trump is saying is true. Anybody that can prove that Haitians are eating cats or dogs or whatever. And J.D. Vance actually reposted this, folks. His smoking gun evidence video. I guess he paid $5,000 for somebody who to send him this video. but it's a cat. It's not a cat. It's a chicken. It's clearly a fucking chicken on a grill. Exclusive. We have discovered that migrants are in fact eating cats in Ohio. We have verified with multiple witnesses and visual cross references that African migrants in Dayton, the next city over from Springfield, that African migrants, that's not the same as Haitians, are barbecuing these cats last summer. So I guess he paid $5,000 for that bullshit shared by JD Vance, because they know no shame, no level they can't stoop to. Yes, there is the video of the chickens being grilled, and there is a chicken, very clear. But yes, JD Vance shared this. Kamala Harris and her media apparatchiks should be ashamed of themselves. Another debunked story that turned out to have merit.
Yo, what is this they got on the grill?
Is that the biggest cats?
Man, listen, man.
Literally looks like chicken, and looks like the bags right here from the chicken they got from the store.
There go a cat right there. His ass better get missed.
Looks like two cats.
Man, look like his homies on the grill, man. What the fuck?
Doesn't look like that at all. Anyway, the vice president wannabe folks just posting the dumbest, made up, racist, ridiculous fucking bullshit. And then, folks, now they're going after the Bosnians. You thought non-Haitian migrants were safe? No. Uncovered. Man catches his Bosnian neighbor cooking a dog. And he says his cat is missing. Look at this dog, folks. Although, yeah, that's a lamb. That's very clearly a lamb. It's very common for Bosnians to roast lamb over a spit. But doesn't matter, folks. Whatever they can to demonize migrants and win this election, that's what they're going to do. And also, while I'm at it, fuck this bitch. Marianne Williamson, what a goddamn disappointment. I can't believe I ever shared a single video of you. She posted this and deleted it like a coward. Continuing to dump on Trump because of the eating cats issue will create blowback on November 5th. Haitian voodoo is in fact real. Oh my God, what a fucking moonbat. And to dismiss the story out of hand rather than listen to the citizens of Springfield, Ohio, confirms in the minds of many voters the stereotype of Democrats as smug elite jerks. Well, you've just confirmed it. Who think they're too smart to listen to anyone outside their own silo. Just shut the fuck up, God damn it. Never gonna even mildly support your dumb ass again. And folks, they did find somebody eating a cat. Turns out that it was a white guy who's not a migrant, so nobody gives a shit. Yeah, exclusive. I discovered that white native-born Americans are in fact barbecuing dogs in upstate New York. Margaret Van accused of killing and attempting to eat a dog, indicted. But crickets. We're not getting rid of all the white people, folks, because this is nothing but racism. It's not even cloaked. It's just naked, transparent racism. And speaking of which, here's the kind of people that Trump inspires. Elon Schaefer and his guest, Miles Routledge, admits he's pretty racist. Here's what he wants to do to Haiti.
What's happening in Ohio is Kamala Harris brought in 100,000 Haitians.
Literally, what the fuck? Now it's 100,000, folks. 100,000. Before it was 20, which was an exaggeration. It's probably 15. Almost all of them brought in under Donald Trump. But Kamala Harris, who is the vice president who has no power, if you ever seen the show Veep, you know the vice president ain't fucking shit, personally brought in 100,000 Haitians to destroy Springfield, Ohio. Because these people have no shame.
And I don't know if you know anything about Haitians, but Haitians make me like African Americans. You know what I mean?
No, I'm pretty
joke,
racist.
by the way.
Yeah, that's a good joke, to be fair. But there's no Haitians are no laughing matter. I won't explain what TND means, but at the end of the day,
TND.
I do think we need a glass.
So what he's saying here is total inward death. He's talking about the extinction of all black people. Total inward death.
Haiti. That's my personal opinion. I have been to glass Haiti. That's my personal opinion.
Glassing Haiti.
I have been across the world, and there is no one more retarded than the Haitian I've come across.
Look in the mirror, motherfucker.
They eat mud cakes. They have no real system. I have no idea how they've survived this long. It would make a great holiday home if we just kind of move Haiti aside and just like settle there and colonize it.
What's happening?
Yep. I denounce my whiteness once again, folks. I may look white, but no, I am not. Fuck everything about these guys. Holy God. And At least some levity came out of it, folks. Apparently the lesbians have a new theme song. They've taken clips of Donald Trump talking about eating cats. And I guess they like eating cats. Maybe it's slang for something else. I don't know, but they seem to be enjoying it. Let's watch the lesbians.
Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat.
Woo, get him, boy.
Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs.
All right, so another minute of this, folks. Lots of them, lots of people doing the eating the cat dance. So good. Make lemonade out of lemons. And then last but not least on this week's long, no, it's not. I lied. There's a whole nother Chud Watch section coming up. I told you it was a long Chud Watch. But anyway, the end of the Springfield, Ohio section. Turns out, hopefully, fingers crossed, all this might spectacularly backfire on Donald Trump because apparently there are 300,000 Haitians in Florida who are eligible to vote, and they mad.
Very disturbed by these comments because J.D. Vance, instead of retracting and apologizing, he's doubling down and changing his story and saying, oh, constituents are calling my office saying that they saw someone eat a dog or cat or ate Garfield. I don't think so. He's lying. I asked the media to reach out to Senator Vance and ask him for the records of his legislative office. We want to see what constituents are actually saying these lies.
Yes.
Reba, who works in my office, we record the phone number and name of every person that calls our office. That's what a legislative office is supposed to do. And so we're going to ask J.D. Vance, show us the proof. That's right. Because there is no proof. You're a liar. You're lying about good people. That's un-Christian. How dare you? How dare you go to church? Dare you? You don't deserve to be a senator.
That's right.
And I'm asking Elon Musk. I know you were in space today, but honestly, you act like a space cadet. How dare you double down on these lies and spread these fallacies and spread these lies through Twitter or X or whatever you call it.
Anyway, they bad, folks. That's the gist of that. And maybe they're going to help turn Florida blue? I guess we'll see. Won't hold my breath, but that would be sweet. And then more Chud Watch coming your way. So last time we checked in with Donald Trump concerning Taylor Swift, he had this to say about her.
What do you think about Taylor Swift? The most famous, one of the most famous people right now.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful, very beautiful. I find her very beautiful.
So beautiful.
I think she's liberal.
Liberal?
She probably doesn't like Trump.
Probably.
But I hear she's very talented.
Talented.
But I think she's very beautiful. I think she's very beautiful,
very
actually.
Beautiful.
Unusually
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay, she's not that beautiful. She's all right. She's not that beautiful, but smitten. Donald Trump smitten with Taylor Swift. The next thing you know, over on his True Social, he's all like, I hate Taylor Swift. Open up. God damn it, click on it. Literally post this, folks. This is what I was talking about. The difference between being childish and childlike. This is literally someone trapped in the body, in the mind of a 10-year-old boy. He has a grown-ass old man's body, but he has the mind of a 10-year-old boy. I hate Taylor Swift, all caps, exclamation point. Why would you post that? So embarrassing. And folks, even his own people starting to get embarrassed by his buffoonishness. Here are the comments on his True Social post I just showed you. Let's go through a couple of them. Oh boy, this one isn't going to help much. Why couldn't we just ignore her and move on? Good question. Knowing Trump, there's more here than meets the eye. He's such a genius. He probably had a good reason we don't know about yet. You don't question the genius of Donald Trump. He's playing 7D Connect 4. Remember, he brings enemies into the spotlight where they can be exposed. He doesn't push them back into the shadows. He's laying a trap. Let's just watch. Yes, obviously, this is an incredibly dumb move on Donald Trump's part, but let's just pretend like it's genius because we are that dumb. I am going to let this one ruminate for a bit. I think we will find out why he posted this song, because he's a moron with the brain of a 10-year-old boy. I did think the same, but it will have to be big to warrant the use of a word used by the left, identity politics. I wonder if his account got hacked. It didn't. Agreed, he can't control himself and he shoots himself in the foot. And I'm a supporter. Why? I'm very concerned this will cost us the election. There is always a method to the madness. There's not, just batshit craziness. I wish he didn't post this. I wish a lot of shit. I am hoping there's a good explanation, like the account was hacked. It was not. I agree it would not help at all. It won't. I agree sometimes it's best to shut up, but he can't do that. You guys have picked the worst candidate ever. It will expose her radical child mutilation transgender views. Oh my. And Bible does say to detest evil. It also says that you should be aware of the Antichrist, which Trump fits to the T. Might want to reread it. She believes in mutilation of young children. Screw her. Oh no, not abortion. I can't support this. I've been saying it. This guy's crazy is crazy. Anyway, there's a lot of folks. They mad at Donald Trump. Or at least afraid to question. Meanwhile, I don't think Donald Trump supporters know Taylor Swift fans very well. Here's Bo Snerdley, great name, says, a celebrity endorses Democrat, breaking news. What to know about Taylor Swift endorsement of Kamala Harris, to which Rich M comments. As soon as the Swifties realize they can't vote from their phone and have to go wait in line, this will all be forgotten. Oh, snap, except, imagine thinking that Taylor Swift fans don't know how to wait in line. That's pretty much their main hobby. That's all they fucking do. If anybody was perfectly set for this task, it would be Taylor Swift fans. Meanwhile, folks, apparently they're destroying their Taylor Swift albums and merchandise that they already paid for. Yeah, she's a billionaire. She already got your money, but please show her by destroying these stuff you already paid for.
Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris, and I'm done. I don't want to be a childless cat lady like her.
Aren't you 40?
If you really love the cats, you wouldn't let the migrants eat them as pets. That's why I'm replacing all my stuff with end the wokeness stuff.
Oh, way better. So much cooler.
Swift
all right, whitey piss baby snowflake. Oh, that's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed about it. And then this poor woman's child, who is a giant Taylor Swift fan, finally got her dream. Her mama bought her tickets to this Taylor Swift concert, but now she ain't getting it because she's a piss baby snowflake.
Message for Taylor Swift from a concerned mother.
Swift. Although I know it's probably a long shot and it'll never get to you, hey, for the shot.
I got it.
One, I think it's really interesting how you had that one long letter for all your fans.
So I'm going to skip to the end. Basically, she's like, nobody should listen to Taylor Swift because she's a billionaire who has nothing in common with normal people. You can't make this shit up, folks. She's literally describing Donald Trump, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, here she is ruining her kid's life.
I have 3 tickets to the Toronto show, November 15th, that I was going to take my 13-year-old. She turns 13 that day.
That'd have been
nice.
A special
gift because she's been a Taylor Swift fan forever.
Oh, well, that'd have been a very nice thing for you to do as a loving mother who has unconditional love towards your child.
I was going to take her to this concert, but my tickets are now up for sale.
Okay, great.
Because I don't want to spend another dollar.
Okay, so when your kid never talks to you again, when you don't have a relationship in the future with your child, this is why, cunt! Learn to love it. Never gonna see your grandkids. Meanwhile, there's no bottom they won't stoop to, folks. Here's a picture of Taylor Swift crying because she just sung a song about one of her fans that had cancer. Crying over a boy that just died from cancer for information. And, of course, they repost this picture. Breaking! Taylor Swift has lost an estimated $150 million over the boycotting of her merchandise and memorabilia after she endorsed Kamala Harris for president. Thoughts? My thoughts are you're pathetic fucking liars. She ain't lost goddamn shit. You guys have no power. No one gives a fuck about you. You're just Weasley worms. But hey, apparently, this is what I heard. I don't know if this is true, but Kid Rock has officially decided to boycott Taylor Swift, y'all. And he will no longer play her music while he drives you around the Uber. So, there you go. Doom, Taylor Swift. How you going to recover from this one? You ain't. Bow with a bada bang a dang dicky. And that. Let's do a little blast from the past, folks. Can you imagine that 30% of the population want this man to be the president?
I just want to thank all of the incredible men and women who have done such a great job in helping with Florence. This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
Yeah, this hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Super genius, folks. Literally the mind of a small child. This is not somebody faking. This is why conservatives like him so much, because they also have the mentality of children. And when you're a child, adults sound stupid to you. You can't connect with them. They don't speak on your level. He literally speaks like a child because he's speaking to mental children. That's who's going to fuck up this goddamn entire country, folks. Terrifying. And then, of course, super brave, stunningly brave Donald Trump has done what we all knew he was going to do. Chickened out of the next debate.
So because we've done 2 debates and because they were successful, there will be no 3rd debate.
Yay! Cowardice! We love you, you big stinking smelling chicken shit. Woo! We love it when you don't debate. It's the greatest when you back out of the things you say you're going to do. Of course, they're just happy because they know he lost and that'll him to make a bigger fool out of himself. Whatever you can do to stay out of the fucking spotlight. Meanwhile, this was Qatar before the announcement. If you refuse to debate, you're a fraud. End of story. Have you changed your mind, Qatar? Have you? No, he hasn't. No, he's a giant hypocrite. That's what he's saying. So, yeah. Seems like he's calling each other a fraud, but he's not because it doesn't count when it's his team. Meanwhile, somebody do a welfare check on Kimberly Guilfoyle. Because apparently Coke Jr. been out catting around with another woman. You guys hear about this one? Coke Jr. caught kissing Palm Beach model. Yeah, apparently Coke Jr. went out with this model. Don't look like a model to me. I don't think she's very attractive. But anyway, apparently Coke Jr. does because they was out on a date kissing each other. Oh, snap. Kimberly Guilfoyle, who is supposedly engaged to Coke Jr., can't be too happy about this. Hey, maybe that open relationship, I don't know. Ain't gonna kink shame, but I hope they're all miserable and kill each other. Meanwhile, Kevin Sorbo doing what he does and getting owned like a motherfucker. Kevin Sorbo, like, all votes are to be counted on November 5th from 0000 to 000. Anything after is illegitimate. Who's with me? It just goes to show you the childlike mindset these people have. They really think that we should be able to count all the votes that are received in one day. And if you can't count all the votes you get, the millions, hundreds of millions of votes in one day, they shouldn't count. The same people that think we shouldn't have electronic voting. The same people that think everything should be paper ballots. And all these paper ballots should be counted in one day. Only 000 to 000 is less than 1 second, you fucking moron. Which time zone, dumbass? What about the military? Americans living overseas. And finally, 000 to 000 is under 1 second. It should be double knot to 2359. Your match sucks just as much as you're acting, you fucking ridiculous loser. And one more sad story out of Colorado, but another typical broke brain maggot Trump supporter. So apparently this kid was going around looking for scenic spots where he could take prom pictures with his friends. So they pulled up to this guy's, I guess he had a nice little country estate. They pulled up and they walked to his door and knocked to ask if they could take some pictures out there, and he wasn't home. So they went back to their car, and the teenage kid is sitting in his car, and he's writing a note to leave on his door asking if they could come back and take some pictures there. So this guy, this Trump supporter, who has the big MAGA flag on his house with the American flag, drives up, cuts the kid off, gets out of his car, aims the gun at him, and shoots him in the face, folks. Claims his gun just went off, but immediately pulls the gun on this kid who just wants to shoot some pictures at his house, shoots him in the face, so now the kid's in the hospital with a bullet in his face. America! Yeah. Look at this steroided out, testosterone replacement therapy. You can tell when people get that, folks. Their heads swell up like goddamn grapefruits, like melons. Looks so stupid. Joe Rogan thumbheads. Don't suggest it. And that is my amazing mega Chud Watch for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. We did it. Now forgive me while I do a quick commercial. Hey, folks, if you're watching this video right now, and you must be, because that's how a lot... Shut up, Dusty! Once again, shut up, Dusty. If you click on the More button on the description of this video, it'll pop down. And first you'll see that I do this show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Very important to show up live because you get a chance to win free tickets to the after party. But also, the very first link is to my Patreon. And I hate to ask, could you become a patron? If you're watching 2 videos of mine, 2 out of 3 at least, if you're watching 3, there's 0 reason for you not to be a patron. But if you're watching at least 2, $1 or 2 a month, 10, whatever you can chip in. I'm not greedy, but a couple bucks to chip in to help. I don't make any money off anything else except for Patreon and the Super Chats. This show is 100% user supported. So if you like the art I create, please help me stay in business. Please help support me and the cats, the Animal Sanctuary, and sign up for my Patreon. I know it's a hassle to put in your PayPal information or your credit card information, but you won't even notice probably, and it all adds up. It really helps out. So thank you in advance. And also, you get tickets to the after party. We're going to cover my new fake AI podcast tonight. Not going to want to miss that. So thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the Super Charts. Super Charts, lifeblood of the show. Let's do it. Miss Misty, excited about the Super Chats. By popular demand, NWO Misty for life. And let's read them, Misty. Empress of the Known Universe, $10. Small amount first. All right, set me up. About to drop on me. Boom, you did it. Empress of the Year, $100. That deserves a Ric Flair. Woo, hell yeah. Can't make the show. Hey, you ain't gotta. You get the rest when I see a dog. All right, I need to go take pictures of the dogs. I'll do it. Just for you, Empress of the Known Universe. I'll take my phone and take a picture or 2. They're fat as fuck. They get all the Melvin food. Melvin, my neighbor, brings us food from the cafeteria he works at every fucking day, and I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat it. But every minute it goes to dogs. They're so fat. So very spoiled. Thank you, Empress. I am spoiled. And you're amazing. Everybody heap tons of love on Empress when they watch the replay. And speaking of tons of love heaping, Rebecca Poise, hero to the show. Trump really brings out the worst in everybody, including his supporters. Looks like a great show. See you all tomorrow. Hey, look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow, Rebecca Poise. Thank you as always for jumping in and supporting the show. You are amazing and very sexy. Grumpy Queers, we're not doing all this. Howdy. What up, Grumpy Queer? Good to see you tonight. Kevin Milligan, 10 tickets. Hell yeah, that's how you do it. Hey, if you're watching the replay, you need to show up live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. You have to be here live to get a random chance to win your free tickets. People like Kevin Mulligan, they just give 10 free tickets away. You got to be here to get it, though. And it gives you access to every after party I've ever made, including tonight. So show up for your chance to win. And if you got one, give Kevin Milligan your love and your appreciation. And check the membership section of YouTube and get your link to the after party. Come hang out with me tonight. TJ single-handedly buried this channel. Fuck TJ. Here's to hoping the experiment channel glows up. We'll see what happens. TJ didn't destroy this channel. I'm still doing fine, believe me. In ways, this channel is actually doing better now than it was ever doing when I was super popular. In some of the most important ways. I don't really talk about it too much, though, because it ain't no big deal. But yeah, it could have been better. They did try to destroy this channel. But Dusty's still going fucking strong. And thank you, Venture Fan. Appreciate you. Rude, Jenny Moon, here's a little something. Hey, apparently Jenny Rude is falling on some financial difficulties lately, and she's been putting her link in the chat over there. So if you guys want to help Jenny Rude out, I suggest you help her out. She's a very good person. They are a very good person. And we're all of this together. We've got to help out when we can. So put your link in the chat there, Jenny. We are one. $5, please accept my money for your love. Lie to me and tell me everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Relax. Relax. You're not trans or black or gay, are you? As long as you're not trans or black or gay, it's going to be fine. Probably. You're not an immigrant, are you? Probably it's going to be fine. We'll see what happens. And Maximus, $10. Kitty Porter. Loomer is a Habsburg Kardashian. Oh, my. Purge Mask Kardashian. Thank you, Maximus. I name you 5 tickets. Hell yeah. Give them the love. Show up. You know how it works. Appreciate you. I name you. You rock. Aaron Mason, $20. Planting a seed in Dusty's field. Oh, in my ass. Bless my wife's business opportunity with your newly appendages. Good luck to your wife with my newly appendages. I name you 5 more tickets. Hell yeah. Hero. Show up. I name you. Get your love. Do it. Do it. Living my best life. $10. I'm enjoying the Dusty Show. Hey, the Dusty Show is enjoying you. Keep living your best life. Cole James. Woo, woo. My favorite name, Cole James. I have missed you and the kiddies. Where you been? I didn't know how to change a server. Anyway, I love being back. You got to change a server? What does that even mean? But I'm happy to have you back, Cole. Love me some fucking Cole. Everybody, lots of love on Cole. We missed you. Good to have you back. Appreciate you. BBC! Another king. My computer is giving me the blues. I'm sorry. Hey, speaking of which, I might get the beast back tomorrow, if that makes you feel any better. I'm glad you made it back, Dusty. It is just a matter of time before one of the maggots gets the king maggot gun control. We'll see. Might want to duck Trump. Floyd Fluffus, $10. I miss the latter days of old, like when Kellyanne Conjob called Trump commander of cheese and Chris Hayes called Bernie sandwiches. Certain videos, I got busted louse. Yeah, the good old days. Let's make America great again. Django Fatwood, gift. Thank you, Django. You rock. Demonox Plays, $2. Water is the essence of wetness. I'm a merman. Yeah, a merman. Merman! I got the black lung. Ian Hinge, $5. These Republicans losers could auction off their t-shirts, their T-Swift albums on eBay. They could do anything other than what they're doing, but it wouldn't be as funny. Why not take your hatred and make some money? They're not that smart. Thank you, Ian Hinge. MJ, love yourself. You are worthy. Ooh, I will later. Believe me. Twice. V, appreciate you and all that you guys say. You rock. You rock, V. Good to see you tonight. Papa Marks, 1 gift. Thank you, Papa Marks. 2 gifts, thank you twice. 3 gifts, thank you 3 times. You rock. Eric James, $2. What up, Eric? Good to see you tonight. I used to have a childhood friend named Eric James. Is that you? I doubt it. And thank you, everybody. Generous tonight. I appreciate you. If I missed you, please let me know. Hopefully, I did not miss anything big. But if I did, please, somebody send me like $1 and tell me, because I don't want to miss anybody. I hate doing that. I feel bad. And appreciate all you guys' generosity. Still plenty of time to get your super chats in. I'm going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show, so do it to it if you want to immortalize yourself in the world's greatest show forever and ever and ever. But for now, put your hands together and clap for some religious bullshit. All right, it's not a good song to clap to, apparently. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. What time is it? It's time for religious bullshit. And vote! It's been 4 days since my last show, so of course, they're raping all your kids. Ain't nothing stopping the rape squad from doing the rape they do. Mega church pastor planted camera in restroom. Yeah, pastor, director at 2042 Community Church in Brighton has been arrested after allegedly admitted to placing a camera in a unisex bathroom. Unisex? Fucking woke-ass church. There's your problem. And then California pastor arrested on 8 child sex charges. A Southern California pastor has been arrested and charged with multiple counts related to alleged child sexual abuse of at least 2 female victims. Jose Alcides Vasquez, 47. That's one. How many more of these we got? It's only been 4 days. There has to be at least 4. California pastor accused of molesting preteen brothers. The Riverside police said their investigation began in May after a man reported that his pastor, Juan Barrios, had assaulted him for years, beginning when he was just 9 years old. Youth pastor gets 31 to 46 years on child sex charges. Oh my, good God, that's a unit. Aaron Mitching, 42, pled guilty Tuesday morning to 3 counts of statutory sexual offense with a child, 1 count of statutory sex offense with a 13, 14, or 15-year-old, and 5 counts of indecent liberties with a minor. And any more cavity? Oh, no, what? Tennessee pastor dies by suicide after child sex arrest. Yeah, David Barker Sr., a Tennessee pastor and father of 11. 11? Holy God, he molested all his kids, I bet. Who served as a vice president of Independent Baptist Online College, walked into a local hospital Wednesday and fatally shot himself a day after he was charged with aggravated sexual battery. Why did he do it in the hospital? Was he an organ donor? Was he trying to do something good? I don't give a shit. Keep those pedophile organs away from me. And then, one more sexual assault case. Let's see what this one's all about, shall we?
Alamance County pastor is accused of approaching a man at a Walmart and touching him inappropriately. What? Warrants say this happened at a Walmart in Mebane. Warrants say 67-year-old Jeffrey Smith, quote, committed sexual battery on someone in the Walmart men's room. The paperwork says he then took off out of the store and was found in the woods behind a nearby gas station.
What?
WRAL has confirmed Smith was a
What's
pastor.
happening? He wrote about a gas station for some fucking woods? Oh, man, it's a crazy-ass story. Man, I started to feel a little bad about myself, to be honest with you, because I've been in the Walmart bathroom so many times. I go to Walmart like twice, 3 times a week. I've been in the bathroom 1,000 times. Ain't nobody ever tried to grab my dick. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I guess I'm not hot enough to sexually assault. Whatever. Creepy old man. And, all right, let's find some non-molestation religious bullshit shit to carry about. So let's do this one. I love, folks, when these prosperity pimps just gloat about how rich they are, how they put it in your fucking face. Never heard a single word Jesus said, but with a straight face, they'll stand up and say shit like this to their congregation.
It's not something you hear in church. Say it again. I'm anointed to be wealthy. And here's the thing. When God blesses you, don't ever apologize that he blessed you.
Yeah.
Oh, got a new car, did you? Must be nice. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. You want to get in and smell the new car smell? It's gorgeous.
Look, he's just putting it in their fucking face. You goddamn stooges. You goddamn imbeciles that I'm fleecing to buy nice watches and cars and shit. You want to get in and smell my new car smell? You fucking imbecile? Just love it. Fleece the shit out of them. Take every penny they have. They deserve it for being this fucking stupid.
I have to hold my car together with duct tape and Christian bumper stickers. Don't let my car fool you. My treasure's laid up in heaven. You should also have some treasure here on this earth. Because if you give, it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together.
Crazy part is that speech will make him $1 million more. People hear that and they'll actually give him more money. Any reasonable, logical person would flee from this obvious con man sack of shit, but nope. Christians would be like, oh my God, take more of my money, daddy. And then you guys heard about this story. A Minnesota man gets 33 years for fatally stabbing his wife during a Bible study. So this is what happened. Apparently, this woman married an ex-con. His family told her, do not marry this man. Her family told her, do not marry this man. This is a bad man. This is going to end horribly, horribly, horribly for you. And she was like, I can change him. We just going to pray about it. He going to show up to my Bible study, going to turn this around. So he showed up at our Bible study, and people that were there at the Bible study said that he whenever whispered something to her. I don't know what he said, and she shook her head no. And so he pulled out a knife and he stabbed her to death in front of everybody. Everybody. So let me show you a picture of the man. So this is the man that she thought she could change, folks. Robert Castillo. What? No. What? You thought you could change this? Okay, I'm not trying to victim blame, but a little bit, just saying, a little bit. Everybody told you not to marry this motherfucker. You did it anyway. What's wrong with you? I feel bad because you did, but damn. So here she is. Here's the lady. And here he is. She gonna change it, folks. She gonna change it. The prayer's definitely going to work. Oh, they didn't though. So delete it, belly up, and I like this one, folks. From this week's New Yorker, by way of him at Meta. Oh no, the other team is praying too. We're fucked. What are we gonna do? Pray harder. Pray harder. Now God's gotta pick a team. God up in heaven, ignoring rape victims and kids are starving to death, but he really gotta figure out which one of us he's gonna support. Pray harder, dipshits. And then last but not least, folks, prepare to be happy as a little girl. Guess who's back? It's a double creature feature. Blobfish and Silly Raysaurus. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Unless you think they aren't bringing the insanity. Oh, they're bringing it.
I was in a meeting one night, and all of a sudden, I walked up in front of this guy was just sitting there on the front row, and I was reading the scripture. I had my Bible up like this, and I was just reading it.
Definitely.
And I looked up, and I said, just a minute. And when I said just a minute,
what happened?
All at once,
your wig fell off?
The lights in the room went, dim like that.
Oh, shit.
And I looked around.
Brought the special effects.
Something had happened, and I didn't know what had happened. And children started
Animals
going to
kicked in?
sleep in the room. They just started falling
He
asleep.
roofied the kids?
And the camera that they were using started zooming in and zooming out. And then it just started doing like this.
Okay, so the camera shut off?
And
so there's no evidence of this?
I'm looking around, children are falling asleep.
Call the
and
cops.
I said, and the Lord said, now, you're 2 hours in the future. Just like that. And we started dealing with things, and I went into the future, and the Lord said, now you can stop this. We stopped a presidential assassination attempt on Trump.
Really?
Really?
And all
Did you say on Trump?
On Trump.
On Trump.
Yeah.
He did it.
And so we stopped this.
He stopped it, folks.
This thing happening.
He stopped it.
In the future.
In the future. That's right. Jesus shut down the cameras, made everybody fall asleep so nobody could be a witness that this is happening. And then took him in the motherfucking future so he could stop the motherfucking bullets from hitting Trump. Why do you stop him from that other dude? God said, fuck that other dude who's a firefighter and died, but definitely, I believe it, folks. Silly Ray Cyrus said it. It's gospel. He went into the future and saved Trump. Send him all your money. He needs a new wig. And that is my unbelievable religious bullshit for the night, folks. You believe Silly Ray Cyrus? Of course you do. Who could doubt that man? Fell asleep on couch, ready to, all the kids fall asleep because you're boring as shit, dude. That'd be my guess. He fed those quit Aqua Dodge, yep. They all going to be coming out in a few years telling their stories. And check for carbon monoxide, very deadly. The silent, odorless killer. And all right, folks, moving along. I have a Free Palestine section that's only going to take 60 seconds. So let's just do Free Palestine real quick. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Don't go anywhere. It's only going to take literally a second. Just so these fucking dickheads. The Republican organization known as the New Tolerance Campaign. Apparently they're former log cabin Republicans. These are gay Republicans. Republicans, I guess, who hate themselves so bad that they want to be Republicans. Anyway, they're trying to do a political stunt by making anybody who supports both gay rights and also Palestine feel like hypocrites. So they've offered $1 million challenge. They will give anybody $1 million if we go over to Palestine and have a pride parade. They really think they're doing something. See, you say you support gays, but you can't go over there and have a pride parade. But the reason we can't go over there and have a pride parade is because Israel is exterminating everybody. It's because they've dropped more bombs on that than like 5 Hiroshimas. They are murdering hundreds of journalists. Yes, we can't go over there because of the fucking genocide. Tell Israel to cease fire, and then I guarantee you somebody will take you up on this stupid political ploy. Just so transparent and ridiculous. They're so stupid. And then, folks, the first 14 pages of this are children under 1 year old, folks. It's 34,000 out of the 40,000 dead people in Palestine, and the first 14 pages, children under 1 year old. So when they tell you about Hamas killing the children, beheading the children, when they tell you they're pro-life, they want to save children's lives, and they support Zionism every goddamn day with every fiber of their being. Fucking cats. Just know they're completely fucking full of shit. Psychopathic animals, all of them. Don't give a shit about children. Meanwhile, I think I speak for everybody when I say, fuck this motherfucker. Representative Richie Torres, Congressman from New York 15 Bronx. I am calling upon every college and university to adopt the AHRA definition of anti-Semitism, which recognizes that anti-Zionism is or can be a form of anti-Semitism. If you're targeting a Jewish institution like Hillel simply for being Jewish, you're guilty of anti-Semitism. If you're making anti-Semitic threats or tropes that substitute the word Zionist for Jew, you're guilty of both the anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism. Get fucked with a giant fucking shovel. Okay, motherfucker? There are so many fine Jewish people that have again and again and again that said that you are anti-Semitic by trying to equate Zionism with being Jewish. The two things are not the same in any way whatsoever. Zionism is an evil ideology of apartheid, racism, subjugation, and colonization. And being a Jew is totally cool and chill, dude. So go fuck yourself. All they're trying to do is take our First Amendment free speech rights away, make it illegal to criticize Israel because these motherfuckers work for Israel. That's where their loyalty lies, not with us. I hope you find some incredibly strong opposition. And then meanwhile, let's finish it off on this little factoid. You guys remember how based Indiana Jones in 1981 was? Yeah, remember when his plane flew over Palestine and the whole thing was labeled as Palestine, no Israel to be found, motherfucker? Yeah, Palestine, bitch. Learn to love it. For those that say, Palestine never even existed, get fucked. Indiana Jones gonna whip that ass. And that's my free Palestine for tonight. Short and sweet, baby. Like me. And yeah, fuck your God. Fuck everything about all your gods. Not a fan of any of them. And this dude, whatever he said about Israelis, he's too dark for them, but AIPAC will still pay him. That's all he gives a shit about, selling us out for the dollar bill. Green's the only color he cares about. And all right, folks, we run along. Got a quick one tonight. All aboard! Woo! Coconut Express coming your way. And first out on tonight's Coconut Express, Donald Trump flailing, floundering, flopping like a dead fish on the shore, gasping for air, gasping for anything he can to try to attack Kamala Harris with, but it's all just mindless, made-up bullshit nonsense.
Anybody like to be drafted in the audience? Because that's what they're doing. She's already talking about bringing back the draft. She wants to bring back the draft and draft your child and put them in a war that should never have happened. Remember?
Yeah, folks, they're eating your cats. Kamala's gonna draft your kids into some war. Just believe me, it's all happening. But it may work, who knows? He might be able to lie his way to the presidency, folks. We are a very, very ignorant country. And then two-toe Marjorie trying to queen, spreading the lies, edible lies. So apparently there was this fake whistleblower that supposedly worked for ABC and was letting everybody know that before the debate, ABC gave Kamala Harris all the questions in advance. Only this person's fake as fuck, doesn't actually exist. It's just an anonymous account on Twitter. So, of course, the rightoids, the maggots, are spreading this everywhere. And even they can't get their own lies straight. First, Marjorie Taylor Greene, when asked, hey, why do we not know who this whistleblower is, responded, the ABC whistleblower who claimed Kamala Harris was given debate questions ahead of the debate has died in a car crash, according to news reports. What news reports? What are you talking about? We don't even know who this person is. It's anonymous, to which she immediately follows up. All right, this story appears to be false. Yeah, no shit. No shit, you're just making all this up. The tweet's still up, though, folks. Not going to remove the tweet. Just the correction when nobody's going to read it. And then some kind of conspiracy. Meanwhile, the difference between the two vice presidential candidates cannot be starker than this. Campaign 24. Tim Walz, we should be neighborly to each other. Vladimir Futon, I will lie to inspire mob violence against immigrants. Who? 50-50? Which one? I can't decide. Basically the same thing, aren't they? And, so what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is weird or not? I always find this weird when maggots do it. Is it less weird when the Coconut Express does it?
Jesus would be so disappointed in you. Yeah, you can keep your felon, but we're taking back our flag. You can keep your hate, but we'll take our country camo and freedom back. Woo!
All right, I think I speak for everyone. I'll say still cringe. I don't care who does it. It's cringe. What's with the country music? Gonna take our camo and flag back. Fuck your camo. I don't care if people see me. I stand out, baby. I don't need to be hidden. Weird. And what else we got? Did you guys see this one? Apparently Butcher Biden seemed like he has a pretty good sense of humor. I'm glad to see it. Apparently he went to a firehouse to meet with the firemen there. And the firemen, I guess, decided to troll him or fuck with him. So they dressed all their kids up in pro-Trump t-shirts. Yeah, I'll be back. And Jesus is my savior. Trump is my president. Everywhere. And he didn't give no never mind. He still took pictures with him. He had a good sense of humor about him. I guess he doesn't care if these kids get murdered because they're white. And then apparently he even put on a MAGA hat just to play along with the other dipshit MAGA kids.
There you go.
Yay! Now die already. Die brutally. Of natural causes. Of natural causes, but in pain. Lots of pain, but naturally. Natural pain. You fucking genocidal butcher. And once again, lies, terrible lies. That's all they have on the right, folks. This is all their social media. This is what they get paid to do, folks. So this went all around social media. Ian Mouse Chong, once again, lives in Malaysia, has never stepped foot in America, gets paid by Elon Musk to pretend he's an American citizen and interfere in our elections. Posted this. Joy Behar of The View tries to mog Usher into endorsing Kamala Harris by calling Trump an existential threat. It doesn't work. Usher shuts her the fuck down. All right, let's watch Usher shut this bitch down.
That in this emergency that we're in, I think that behooves artists to come out and speak for Kamala against Donald Trump, because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else. I think voting is an individual choice. And I think that you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be, and find the candidate that you feel both are who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Joy Behar just got slapped down. Usher clearly supporting Trump. He don't want to say it, but he's clearly slapping this bitch down. Oh, no, you don't try to get me to support Kamala Harris. And everybody was spreading this around. Bo Loudon, he was all like, wow, Usher just declined to endorse Kamala Harris on The View and kept his vote private. God bless Usher for not endorsing Kamala Harris. Make this go viral. Only, and you're going to laugh, folks.
So you're supporting Kamala Harris in this election, I understand.
Yes.
Yes, of course. I'm supporting Kamala Harris, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to show you that part, folks. Just make it go viral. It doesn't matter if it's true. It only matters if it goes viral. And that is, got one more. And once again, polls are not set in stone, folks. They're just weather vanes telling you which way the wind's blowing. But apparently, according to the latest polls, Harris is up +5 over Trump in post-debate national polls. So fingers crossed. A vote like she's 10 points down, folks. A vote like Hillary's going to happen all over again. Take everybody you know to the voting booths. Take it seriously. But sort of good news. And that is my Kamala Express for today. Hells yeah. Center does suck. Who is Usher? He's a singer. He sings, yeah. That's the only song I know about Usher. I don't know if he ever worked as an usher. Don't know. Don't know how he got the name. Don't give a shit. Electoral college is scary as shit. Person with least amount of votes wins very often. What a system. I live in Arkansas. Yeah, I live in Mississippi. My vote doesn't count. Sucks. What you gonna do? Still vote down the ticket, though, and hope some of the Democrats pick up seats, but they usually don't. And, all right, folks, get your super chats in. Got to be on parody, and then one hero, and then it's over. That's all she wrote. Coming to an end, so do it to it. But for now, it's time to finish you guys off with a happy ending. Beyond parody! And folks, Did you guys see that the cops were so brave they took fire today? This according to the very intelligent mayor of New York, Mayor Eric Adams. Earlier today, one of our officers was shot while protecting our subway system. I'm relieved to report he's in good condition now. We have arrested the suspect who put so many lives in danger. I cannot thank these officers enough for their bravery. That's right, this brave officer was shot protecting the subway. Who was this evil motherfucker that shot this cop? Who was this evil cop shooter? What's that? Oh yeah, he got shot by another cop. Yeah. He got shot by another cop, and the cops also shot 3 innocent civilians trying to get a guy who dodged a fare for $2.90. Yeah. Superheroes, folks, shot at each other, innocent people, but always sucking each other's dick. Always framing it as their heroes. Taking everything out of context. Just so ridiculous. Meanwhile, has there ever been a bigger ass clown than Eric Weinstein? Do you guys remember I covered on the last show how Kamala Harris was wearing these Tiffany earrings that she's worn many times before? And so Rightoids maggots claim that she cheated. There's no way she could have bested Donald Trump that well in the debate unless she cheated. So they were claiming that her earrings were somehow microphones or speakers that were allowing her to get messages from other people. They even showed these other earrings that didn't look anything like the ones Kamala Harris was wearing that weren't even available for sale. They're like, see, that's the one she was wearing. Well, leave it to super brain genius Brett Weinstein, who's figured out the whole game, folks. So here's what happened, all right? They are trying to set Republicans and conservatives up on purpose and make them look stupid. So it was Kamala Harris herself who put out the false flag that she was wearing earbuds to hear things when she really wasn't, so that anybody who spread that bullshit would look stupid. Once again, 7D Connect 4 from Kamala Harris. Here's a super genius Brett Weinstein to explain it all to us.
There's been a lot of discussion online this morning of the interesting earring that Kamala Harris appears to be wearing.
Basic earrings.
And there
Pearl
appears
earrings
to be a subtle replacement for earbuds in earring form. You can imagine if you didn't want to have earbuds.
They don't. They never sold those. They're available, but they never put them for sale, and they don't look anything like the ones that she's wearing. They're just Tiffany earrings.
In your ears, but you wanted to listen to something or maybe make a phone call, I don't know. That there's some earring you can buy that will do this, and Kamala appears to be wearing it.
She does not. She does not in any way appear to be wearing it.
This is another trap. I do not believe that this was done with something like an earbud, nor do I think it could have been done. And so my guess for that was it was the earring or a facsimile of it used to cause everybody to go, I know how they did it. She had somebody talking in her ear, right? And I won't be surprised if there's some reveal that there's some other earring that this actually was that doesn't do that, or I don't know what it's going to be. But anyway, again, traps abound. That's the thing that I think people need to understand, is that we are now being targeted in order to make us jump at things that aren't real, and that it is important to resist that. It's important.
Yeah, they're not fucking idiots, folks. Traps being set for them. Man, I wish Kamala was that scheming. And then he congratulates himself for not falling for the stupid bullshit that he himself made up. Guess I was right about the earring that Kamala wore in the debate. The lessons traps abound. Low-hanging fruit is often bait. Yeah, Kamala was not wearing earrings. She was wearing $800 Tiffany & Company pearls. Everybody knew this. Just good God, they're so stupid. But his podcast is more successful than mine is, so this is what the world rewards. And then big ups to Rage Against the Machine frontman Tom Morello, who shit all over Elon Musk. Elon Musk, for some reason, thinks he's not part of the machine. He's not the machine. He is 100% the machine. Elon's like, why are so many people raging for the machine? And the guy who literally was the main man in the Rage the Machine replies to him, funny, because Elon was the kid on the cover of Evil Empire, which I assume is their award-winning album. Boom! You are the machine. Rage the Machine was warning about Elon. What you got to say now, dickhead? Nothing. He'll pretend like it didn't happen. Keep saying bullshit. Guitarist, all right, whatever. I don't listen to that stupid bullshit. No offense. I'm sure it's great. I have the worst taste in music in the world. I only listen to music that sounds like it was made by robots. It has to sound like it came from at least 10 minutes in the future. Anything from the past, fuck that shit. I can't name a single band I listen to, but I love it. So don't take anything I say about music. People are so mad at me for shitting on Linkin Park, for saying that their lead singer, Chester, vagged up all the songs. They were like leaving me all kinds of rude comments. I mean, who possibly could have predicted that Linkin Park fans would be overly sensitive? I don't know. And then, you guys know who Nicky Jam is? Yeah, Nicky Jam. This dude, popular singer, rapper, something. This gentleman. Anyway, if you don't know who the fuck he is, don't feel bad. Neither does Donald Trump. Here's the senile old coot pretending like he knows what the fuck's going on.
Latin music superstar, Nicky Jam. Do you know Nicky? She's hot.
She's hot.
Where's Nicky?
Nicky Jam, so hot. I know all about the Latin American music.
Where's Nicky? Thank you, Nicky. Great to be having you here. Now you have to get...
Now he knows it's a dude. Oh, look, it's a dude. Yeah, I always knew it was a dude.
I'm glad he came out.
I'm glad he came out and embarrassed me. Totally. Resign immediately, and that is my Beyond parody for tonight. And let's finish it off, folks. Last night you can super chat saying we got one hero for tonight. Let's play the theme song. We're gonna be heroes just for one day. Yeah! And last but not least, one and only hero, it's the good liars. Who loves the good liars? You all love them. Here they are giving baby Dr. Evil, what do they call this guy? Something, it's not Pee Wee Herman. It's something. Pee Wee something to do with Pee Wee Herman. He's like a Nazi. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, good liars giving him the business for being so creepy and weird.
What were your thoughts on the debate, and what are your thoughts on Democrats saying that Republicans are weird?
It was a tremendous victory for President Trump. It was an incredible night. Victory on immigration, victory on the economy, victory on inflation, victory on Afghanistan, victory on Ukraine. Really an incredible night for President Trump where he laid out his vision.
Oh yeah, Pee Wee German. I was so close. Pee Wee German. That's Pee Wee German. I thought of that all by myself. No one told me.
To the American people, and really made her own the record of the last 3.5 years.
You evaded the weird question. Don't want to harp on the weird thing because a lot of people have called you weird before.
I'm harping on it right now.
But even before Tim Walz said it, like a lot of people have been calling you
God,
weird.
he's weird.
How do you respond to that? People saying that you make them a little uncomfortable and that people kind of get uneasy when they're around you.
Nothing's weirder than giving tampons to boys, as Tim Walz did.
Yeah, no, he didn't. That's false. Fake story you had to make up. Shows how fucking weird you are, though.
That's actually not true. That it was fact checked. That's actually not true. Anyway, so that's not true. We fact checked it, and he does make people very uncomfortable, and I was very uncomfortable when I talked to him.
Weird as shit. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ick in human form. Stephen Miller. Pee Wee German. Got it right the first time. And hell yeah, folks, we did it. Another successful episode of the world's greatest show. Hey, I'm going to read the super chats and do a kitty party with the NWO. But before that, let me tell you about the show. It's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Be sure to tune in and also go sign up my Patreon. Do it. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel so good in your insides. Believe me. And also hit the like button. If you're watching on the replay, be sure to leave comments. The comments help the algorithm. So just type something and hit the button. That's all you got to do. But do that. And be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell. All the things. But mostly Patreon. Share all the videos everywhere. Yeah. And also, if you're not already a patron, show up. That's After Party. We're going to do After Party from here all the way down to here. And we're going to go look at some of my fake podcasts that I created with AI. And you're going to want to see that because it's pretty fucking incredible what the technology's up to these days. So, super cool. All right, let's read the super chats, and then we'll do the NWO kitty party. Lizzie Bennett had an axe, gave her more than 40 whacks. Breaking news. Music news and sexually abuser Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested. Well, yeah. He got to get that trapped in the closet. What is that guy's name? R. Kelly. Got to get the R. Kelly treatment. Can't wait for it. I'm sure I'll be covering that on Friday show. Wednesday show. Wednesday. I know what day it is. You don't know what day it is. $49.99 from Janelle Smith. Very generous. I'm going to read you sexy in my deep voice. Hello to the world's greatest show. Happy to be able to catch a live show for a change. Also, nice to contribute in real time. Please give the kiddies some love and treats for me. Hell yeah, that's my show from South Park. Thank you, Janelle Smith. Awesome. They get all the scritches just from you, Chanel. Everybody love on Janelle. Sorry, I said Chanel. Janelle Smith. Probably my cousin or something. James White. This election is going to be close, but I feel Harris might win. Hopefully things will get better. Hopefully. Wanted to add my trip to New Mexico went perfect. Hell yeah, good to hear it. Oh, you had like a date, right? I'm now dating my high school girl. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. You go, boy. Get all up in there. Congrats, James White. Keep killing it. My broke ass here again to say thanks. Hey, thank you, John Smith. Appreciate you. I'm broke as fuck, so that's all you get. Hey, it all adds up. Thank you, the EMFB. Appreciate you. Flip Cyborg, $10. I'm glad you're speaking about bigots saying that LGBTQ are hypocrites if they support Palestine because feel like a lot of people are avoiding the topic. Yeah, I mean, even if every human being in Palestine was completely against LGBTQ, I still wouldn't want their children to be murdered and I wouldn't want them to be genocided and ethnically cleansed. Doesn't even fucking make any sense. The argument doesn't make any sense. James, what? Another $10. Thank you, James. Blobfish and Silly Ray. I know, right? Man, it is an embarrassment of wealth. So happy I can scream. Wow. Everybody all together. Blobfish is amazing. And Agent Orange, $20. Thank you, Agent. You rock. I love you. Dusty lost my job. No! I have to cancel my subs. No! I want to send my last bit of love. You are the greatest one-man show. Hey, thank you for doing it. As long as you're able, it really means a lot, Joe. And I hope you get back on your feet. And I appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. Eric James, already read that. All right, Papa Marks, I think I read that. Anything pop up? Coach James, woo-woo! Into the buzzer with your sexy ass, Coach James. And all right, folks, that's my show, except for the after party coming up right now. I'll be back Wednesday. It is a day after tomorrow, so to be here before you know it. Another episode of the world's greatest show coming at you. Make plans to join me. You don't want to fucking miss it. Let me play a little tune. Listen what I got. Oh, I got talking points. We're going to play talking points, an original tune by Dusty Smith. Yes, I understand. All right, so I wrote this song. Shut up, Dusty.
The more I think about it, anger makes me. Like when we have these
all right, kiddies, who walks the streets, kiddies.
So listen,
God damn it. All wrapped up. Why don't you show the world you're at? Come on, kiddies, get it. Come on. Who wants it? Who wants it? All right, we got two. Whatever. CC and Misty. Two better than none. At least they're new. NWO. NWO. New World Order. New World Order. Yeah.
Don't pretend that it is all fine, cause you made up on the unemployed line. Why your job gets reassigned to some Malaysian kid who's just pushing 9. I'm a man of many talents, so let me break it down.
Love you guys! See you Wednesday. Night.
First they plan and then they lied about the W and D's. Then they drop out their dads and moms and many more Iraqis. Then they vacation as the nation sure they went out to war. How many more of our kids must die for a barrel of oil? 100 billion spins.
Welcome to That's Buddies, Floyd Fluff and Stuff. Spam the chat with Unity, Little Old Mimi. You rock, good to see you tonight.
And improve on the red, white, and the blue. I'll keep it 50. Are you with me? These talking for the true.
It's not too late. It's not too late. When it's time to judge my soul, when it's time to pay that toll, I know that at least I was one who stood for peace. And I know that on that day, if I had my way, whatever. I didn't know the fucking words.
Cause I'm gonna shout it. Gonna tell my mother, gonna tell my brother.
All right, we fade this one out. Not everybody, switch over now.